shop for summer clothes. Think pink, think pink if you want that kelp that shows. Red is dead, blue is through, green's obscene, brown's taboo, and there is not the slightest excuse for plum abuse or chartreuse. Think pink.
G'day, gorgeous. Well, it is very late in the day here. You'll be able to hear all of the cockies carrying on like a pork chop because it's getting to that time when the sun's going down and they think that it's, I don't know, feeding time or something. So the weather's getting colder too. I just thought I'd take the opportunity today to talk to you about something. I was having a chat with a client today about the need to understand the order of sort of the things in our life and how energy flows around the different sorts of elements that we have in our life, but also between people. There was an interesting study that came out of Harvard University that looked, of all things, at quantum physics and talks about the vibration of emotion. And I often talk about this when I'm looking, like in the book, in Define Your Inner Diva, in the last chapter on spirit, so the chapter called Dharma Diva, I talk about the difference between ancient Chinese kind of beliefs and systems and the ancient Indian kind of systems, and they have 4 areas of life that they all focus on. Now, the interesting part about that is about how, you know, like in Chinese culture, you would have heard about the term feng shui. Feng shui, and there is a word in Sanskrit that I can never remember that means the same thing, and it talks about the order of things, and you know, so the layout of a room, or the order, the way we should utilize land, or the layout of something. So why is that important? The Harvard University study talked about the impact of emotion and how emotion vibrates at different levels. And I talk about, you know, shame, and shame being very heavy, or fear. And interestingly, this Harvard research actually shows that shame is the lowest vibrating kind of emotion that we experience. So it's very heavy. So why is it important to understand how emotion impacts? Well, if you look at things like joy and gratitude, then they vibrate right up there next to love and almost to the point of enlightenment. Now, we talk about, you would have heard it before, you know, you are a product of the 5 people you spend your most time with. If you're spending time with people who are vibrating very low, heavy fear, shame, guilt, all of that really negative stuff, your feeling around yourself and your life and the way that it kind of looks in the future would be quite different to what happens if you spend a lot of time with people who are celebrating joy and laughing and having a great time and experiencing that connection with other people that we have, that love connection where we kind of hang out with even our friends and just communicate that really positive vibe with each other. And that is a vibrational connection. That is a measurable, emotional, vibrational connection. And this to me was just so profound. You would have remembered a few weeks ago I talked about the movie Resilience, and it's like this research gave me this missing piece to the puzzle. And I'm so excited because I get to incorporate that into my new book, right? Which I'm calling The Trouble with Trauma. At least that's what it is at the moment. So why I talk about this is really an essential understanding of how that vibrational element impacts how we do things when we interact with other people. And when I talk about spirit in the book, what do I talk about? I'm talking about how do we replenish? How do we give that energy back to ourselves? How do we find the things that bring us joy, that lift us into that emotional space where we're actually operating up here and not really down here? And the people that we kind of connect with. So in the book I talk about yoga, spending time in the ashram, and the vibrational kind of stuff that I do when I'm there, which is much that same feeling. Dancing, so tapping into music, recognizing that the vibration of different types of music, you know, you look at things like house music. I know you wouldn't all listen to house music, but how a DJ can actually make the level of the music kind of up and up and up based on the sort of repetitions per minute in terms of the beats per minute in the music. And they kind of build into it, into this big thing, and people feel it in their bodies. And this is the bit that's really important when I talk about when you're trying to replenish your spirit, when you're trying to tap into those things that make you feel good about you. It's those things. You can feel them. You can feel it when you connect into a room or you walk into a room with people and it feels really heavy and revolting. You're just kind of like, oh my God, like what happened? Who died? What you want to do is turn around and recognize when it's really positive and spend time in trying to make it much more positive, and spend time with those people who make you feel more lighthearted and positive. All right, so my 10 cents worth for this week: go and hang out with 5 people who make you laugh. And if you can't kind of find ways to laugh without somebody else having some input, then YouTube a favorite comedian, or just do something that kind of lifts our mood. And whatever you do, don't be sitting there just watching the news, because that's not helping. All right, I hope that helped. All right, see you soon.
And that includes the kitchen sink. Pink, 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 pink.